The Rosenberg Trial was a trial between Julius and Ethel Rosenberg. The two were convicted for being spies for the Soviet Union, allegedly giving out information about the atomic bomb that the United States was planning to build to bomb them. Julius and Ethel were not the first suspects in their case. This case actually began with a man named Klaus Fuchs, who was suspected of giving information to the Soviet Union from America through something called Venona cables. When the FBI found these cables, they deciphered them, arrested Fuchs, and Fuchs led them to Julius and Ethel. The actual trial began on March 6, 1951, and lasted for almost a month. Although there were many witnesses in this case, the most important witness was David Greenglass. Greenglass claimed that he had gotten information about the bomb from Julius and that Ethel assisted him by recording notes and information. At the end of their trial, both were sentenced to death in the electric chair. It is claimed that they had the chance to be released if they confessed and pleaded guilty, but the couple refused to do so. After the trial, there was a battle for about 2 years to save their lives. Many protested against their sentence, one including the Pope, claiming that it was too harsh. Many years after the trial and death, this caused many others to come forward and confess their part in the crime and espionage, including other important spies. Here are some pictures of the couple. The bottom right-hand photo is a picture from a news article that was written about their sentence. Some primary resources in this case was one written from both Julius and Ethel Rosenberg to their sons on the day of their death. Another primary resource is the judge's final statement. The judge said that the love for their cause dominated their lives. It was even greater than the love for their children. The judge in this case was Judge Kaufman. Here is a picture of the diagram of the most important spies that were involved in the scandal. The picture to the right shows some sketches that Greenglass made of lens molds that he claimed were described to him by Julius Rosenberg. Although there were many people involved, here are some of the most important people. David and Ruth Greenglass were prosecution witnesses testifying against the couple. Julius, Ethel, and Morton Sobel were the defendants in this case. Even though Julius and Ethel are the most talked about people in this case, there was a third person called Morton Sobel. Although Morton was part of this case, he did not suffer as badly as Julius and Ethel. While they were put to death, Morton Sobel was only convicted to 30 years in prison. William Pearl, Klaus Fuchs, and Alexander Fexelvaz were all assorted spies, and Irving Kaufman was the judge. After the case was over, many years later, David Greenglass actually came out saying that he lied about the part that Ethel Rosenberg took place in this crime. He said that although she may have helped with recording notes, he never physically saw her writing down notes. This connects to the Cold War because it helped give the Soviet Union an upper hand in the war by letting them know about the plans and bombs that the U.S. was planning to use against them. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg betrayed the United States.